you have a cardio at the top, then you have an abs, and then you have a leg. So all three of them, it's abs, legs, and cardio, the whole thing. I want to set the timer for 40 minutes, and then it's just an AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible, just try and go through as many times as you can. You're going to start off with 50 high knees. So just like this. Okay, so here and here, that's 1 rep. Okay, 2 sides, so just count one side, 50 reps. Then you have your 50 sit-ups. You can anchor your feet with the rack, but you know the sit-up, and you don't have to come all the way back down, neck and shoulders, just right here and there, okay? So like this part of your back has to touch. Then your crossover, it's crossover SL, straight leg, okay? That's what SL means. So straight leg kickback. What I mean by crossover is, and you can do this without the band if you don't want the extra resistance of the band. So you hook your foot inside the handle, then take it, and then depending on how much resistance you want, sorry, I rolled right out of that. You just put your knee somewhere on the band. Obviously, the shorter amount of rope you give yourself, the harder it's going to be. Straighten your leg. You're going to cross over your other leg. So you're going to come here and cross. That's 1. Here and there. That's 2. So you want to go as high as you can. Make it a nice big kick, like kick up, nice and firm, and keep your glutes tight. Every time you go up, tighten your glute. So it's 50 reps, it's 25 on each side. It says that on the card, 25 each leg, okay? So as soon as you've done your 50 reps on all 3 cards, then you come over here. You've got your mountain climbers. We're just gonna do regular mountain climbers, not jumping. So you're right here, you pull your knee into your chest, and you switch, okay? Plank position. Don't drop your hips, but you're not in pike either, so you're not going to be all the way up there. Here and here, that's 1, okay? If you need to, you can use a chair, and that's not as difficult. Just right there, okay? Then your oblique ball crunches. So you got 40 mountain climbers. The oblique ball crunches, start kneeling, and then you're going to put the ball, just kind of wedge it into your hip, okay? I think the hardest thing about these is getting into the position because it's just awkward getting on the ball. So you don't want to be like, you know, facing up, and you don't want to be down. You want to be right there on your side so that you're facing the wall. This arm just kind of hangs out. You don't want to do anything with it. You don't want to cheat and like push yourself off with it. So it just kind of hangs out here. And this arm is behind your head, and you're just going to crunch on that side. You're using your obliques to crunch up, okay? You've got 20 on each side. It says that on the card. And then the swinging hip bridge. This is one of those new ones. This was requested. New exercises. So this one,
she's blaming me for everything.
I am blaming Brandy right now. It's because I tried this morning and it hurt. So we've got to lift up, okay? I kind of push my shoulders in together so I've got that nice bridge and I can hold that up. You're going to do 40 of these, okay? You're going to swing up to the right. So right now my right hip is doing all the work. Drop it down and swing up to the left. Drop down, okay? Side to side. You like that, Ash? Side to side, okay? Each swing here to here, that's 1, okay? 40 times, okay? Glutes are going to get tired. Hamstrings are going to get tired. Keep your glutes contracted the entire time, okay? That's it for that one, right? Oh, you guys are getting on camera? Okay, 30. You do 30 skaters. Let's do them kind of intense today. Jump and just go down, okay? Jump, down. Usually I just have you like touch your ankle. Let's have you do like a lunge. Okay, let's have you touch the floor by your foot. 30 skaters. Side plank toe kick. This is going to be your bottom leg and your arm come together in the middle and back up. Okay, keep your hips high. You don't want to drop down. Right here. You would drop your knee down, and it would be your top leg. Okay? Still getting your oblique. And then the step up straight leg kick back. You're gonna step up, and then kick back. Come back up. Same leg, 15 times, and 15 on the other. Okay? 20 hopscotch squares. You're jumping, making a square. It's both feet. That's one square. You got 20. And then the windmills. So this one was a new exercise too. We tried it once. And it was kind of hard for everybody. So before we start, I want you guys to try it. Make sure you're getting the motion down. What you don't want to do is rotate the bell. Like you don't want the bell to come over your head. It's going to pull your shoulder out of its socket. So you want your shoulder to rotate in its socket so that when you come down, your arm stays up, pointing to the sky. You can watch the kettlebell. I had one girl tell me that it helped her to like reach down towards her ankle. I keep my hand behind my back. You're gonna push your hip out, kind of like when you hold a baby and you push your hip out. Think that motion. So you're gonna push your hip out. You're looking up at the kettlebell and you push back in. Down. Does that make sense? These are big time oblique. Like last time I did these, it was crazy how much I felt it the next day. So 10 on each side. And then wall balls. So you can use, I've got a medicine ball that's 10 pounds. I've got another little med ball that's 5, and then I have basketballs that are just basketballs. So beware, you pick this one up, it's heavy, okay? When you do a wall ball, usually we throw them at the wall and catch them. We don't want to throw this at the wall in the church. So, but it's a low squat, and basically that's the reason I want you to do this is because you're doing the squat, you have to catch the ball, and you try to do it fluidly, okay? So you come down, throw it up. Do you see how low I'm going in my squat? Okay, that is glutes, okay? If you just go down this far, you're not getting your glutes, okay? You're getting right here, which is not the focus for today. Okay, then you've got 10 burpees, which you guys know burpees, right? Down, all the way down to the floor. Come back up, jump up. The ab splitters. These were fun, we did them last week. There's 3 exercises in one, okay? You come up, you touch your toes. Oh, sorry, touch your toes. You do the splits. And then you touch your ankles and start again. That was 1. You have 10. Toes, split, come around, touch your ankles. And then the single leg ball squat. You guys have to do it right here. Sorry, guys. If you're unable to do the single leg ball squat, then just do a regular ball squat, but do 20. You're supposed to do 10 on each leg. So you're going to put one knee up across the other. And just do a ball squat like you normally would on the ball, but this time you've just got one leg. And it seriously is like major glute. You'll feel it. Don't push through your toes. Push up through your heels. Try and get that thigh parallel to the ground. Push back up. Okay? And that's it. So 40 minutes. As many rounds as possible.